welcome to build day 14. Breakfast of the day, get this done and out of the way because Halloweenville is not paying attention. I have been doing breakfast of the day last couple of days. It's either been breakfast of the day or lunch of the day. One of the two, but either way it's food, Josh. It poured rain last night. You saw that when I called it quits. It poured all night long. Now I got to go through and check for swimming pools. And what I mean by swimming pools is if you look at that tent, it's not sloping from the point down to the corner. It's sagging there in the middle. That means there's a swimming pool up there. In other words, the water's collected. That's the only problem with these tents. Most of the tents do good in the rain. They shed the water. But this one, on the other hand, never has. And I don't know if you can see it through the netting, but we got a swimming pool right there. So it's a matter of coming out here with the broom handle and jacking up the tents and letting the water fall down and trying not to stay underneath of it when it comes down. There, that's one corner. Problem is, we got another corner right over here. Ah! I got wet on that one. Anyway, I gotta walk the haunt and check all the tents and do that to all the tents that need it. The big 20 by 20 does okay. This one's okay. I am not looking forward to that corn hallway. That corn is going to be soaking wet. So, looks like the tents are all doing okay except for that blue one. That's the only one I ever worry about. I need to get the blow-ups plugged in. Need to get the truck moved, the entrance gate open so the mailman can get in when he's making his rounds. And then we're going to get down into the basement, start pulling stuff out, and then we're going to go through display by display and get everything that we've got out here set up except for this one. That round thing over there is our Ouija board table. And the base for it is up in the attic. And until I get the base for that down here, I can't set that up, which means I can't get this stuff placed where it needs to go. Blow-ups are plugged in. I'm going to have to check the blow-ups because they like to collect water too, and it weighs them down so they don't inflate properly. That's another water pool check. But anyway, we've got this light box to get hung up. The Iron Maiden, I think I'm going to put him over in that corner. I'm not sure, I'll have to check sizes on that, but that's the area he goes in. We get through the photo hall here, and we need to get in here and get these light boxes placed and hung. And let's see, what else? I just kind of walked through and I didn't check the tent. Helps to check that side's okay and that side's okay. So that tent's okay, and this tent I never worry about. It always does good in the rain. But the only place it really, see up there the tail on the cat? Water. So we'll do that, and that got rid of the water. But here where the flaps on it are being hung up by ropes and whatever, it will collect a little water. It ended up draining though, so no big deal. But over here, and this tent looks like it's okay. So it was just a blue tent that got weighed down today. Now, the big question. I think most of the blow-ups are okay. The one that's going to give us problems, yeah, it's the ghost. He's got stuck underneath the coach. And he has water in his head. Don't know if you heard that or not, but the water came out. But all the blow-ups are up and running. Get the truck moved, and like I said, we're gonna bring stuff up from the basement, get it placed, the stuff that's already out here, get it placed. I got a few things in the shop that can get placed. Sue Ann's gonna come out. I gotta break the fence open so she can get in there, and she's gonna do a little decorating inside there by the rose bush. We were thinking about doing a pumpkin pile and then hooking a fogger up so the fog will seep out through the pumpkins. So we're going to do that too today. A lot of changes for today. So should be a lot of growth, hopefully. But you know, that's going to be our day for the most part today. Sorry, I'm trying to latch the fence one-handed. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it doesn't. This time it doesn't. But anyway, I've got to get this beast parked over there, and then we'll give you a walkthrough on some of the areas that we got done, which is basically just the front and the pirate area. That was the main area we were working in. We'll give you a daytime view of that. Oh, and I want to show you the witches display too. All right, the truck's moved. Now see, I should have left the exit gate open. I need to go back in here and show you the witches display. We got that beauty. I tried to show you last night, but we got the fireplace out here and assembled. And the mess of wires down there is for all the LED lighting on it. And haven't done electrical yet, so of course it's not working yet. Okay, the other things we got done is we got the light boxes up, and we got Elder Watson's crypt out, and then I brought the bushes out. And I think I am going to center that on the wall. This stuff hasn't been placed yet at all, so I got to deal with that. I haven't done anything in the mausoleum as of yet. And we did get the ship's wheel in place and the stocks in place. I still need to fix the light and glue on that one little skull on the handle. I gotta get the oars into place yet. And then in here I gotta get Jen's picture hung, and the box there and that pirate are not in place and probably won't get placed for some time. But I'm going to put this camera down, go in and get something to drink, and then I'm going to start hauling stuff up from the basement. We got the basement done as far as getting the stuff, the last of the stuff except for the electronic and audio stuff up here. And I just got two things now. I wanted to show you that, but I also wanted to show you the set dresser, hard at work. She's doing a pumpkin pile to hide the rose bush.
And the sprinkler system.
And the sprinkler system. As much as possible. We got a sprinkler system hanging up. She's got the front. Now if you remember right, I think I showed those in one of the earlier vlogs. We got two of those pumpkins. One's 124 and the other one's 101. And that's a 101 pound pumpkin. But she's having fun with a little pumpkin pile. She's doing Cinderella pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, there's swan gourds, there's pie pumpkins, there's regular gourds, and she's got a lot more in the back she's putting up there. But anyway, I got the light there and the light there up while they've been working on this. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little clip and show you the set dresser, first time this season, hard at work. Oh, and by the way, that big 101 pumpkin, you should have seen Sue with that. Talk about muscle. She hefted that up on her shoulder with no problem and lugged it out here.
Yeah, right.
It's tough. Now you know why I don't mess with her. Because she can throw me on her shoulder and lug me around like nothing. Well, it's been a semi-productive day so far. And I realized I haven't given you many clips, which is good because you didn't have to listen to me ramble, and the opening was pretty long. Depends on how I edit it. I wanted to give you kind of a idea of what we've done. This was done this morning. The pumpkin pile the wife and daughter made. And I got out here and hung the lights there and there and got their electrical ran inside the tent to where I can hook them up. A mixture of pumpkins. So we got that done. Now we've got the attic to do as well, and the wife is anxious to do the attic because her cobwebbing is up in the attic and she wants to jump in and start getting these arborvitae bushes cobwebbed, so we know how much cobwebbing we're going to need for the rest of the hunt because she still has a spider display to do. So I took some time and I've got the speaker in for the queue line, one of them. And you'll notice that little white box, those are my prototypes for my LED floods, which I'm selling with Haunted Treasures. And the link, yes, is down in the description. I've been forgetting to put that in, and I need to. So I got those wired up. There's 9 of them all the way down the run. Then we switched over and I started working on the graveyard. And the Skelly, of course, is holding a shovel. And that is not his final position. We'll get the tombstones in and then figure out where to put him. And then Gargy's making his first appearance. I would like to get some, he's made out of foam, so I'm thinking about maybe putting some LED lights in his eyes or something, but that's going to be down the road and not this year. The little pillar he's sitting on, that was another little project today out in the shop. I ended up spending some time out there making that. And I've got enough of the corrugated roofing material, which is what I use for the skinning, to make several more if I need to, which is nice. It's just plywood 2x2s and that, then some paint. So we got that done, and then we got the steer skull done, and I had some electronic work to do on him. He runs off of 5 volts. His eyes light up, and his mouth lights up. So I went ahead and hardwired him in so I can hook him up to the power box, which is going to be nice. Now, the Skelly here is a Home Depot skeleton. Oh, by the way, I was down at Home Depot today. Had to go down and buy that corrugating roofing for the little pillar. They've already got all their Halloween stuff taken down and put away. And here it is, not even halfway through October yet. But his eyes run off of 5 volts too. And I'm gonna let him run on battery. I'm not gonna hardwire him in because we never have the same skeletons in the same spot. So I'll just worry with him on batteries for this season. Then, after we got all that done, we moved over here, and I'm just finishing up doing the pirates. Now, if you remember, I went to Costco and I bought, I think, 9 or something like that of the Costco skeletons. Well, they're making their appearance. We've got 2 here. And that is where they're going to sit at. You got to remember, I have a fence here and on the other side going across so people can't walk through, and it's kind of a dead space in there. So we put the skeletons in there. I got in here and made the repair to the light of the skull, which lights up on the ship's wheel. And I got the skeleton in. We got the oars in. I got the toolbox in. So there's some fine tuning a little bit in here to do. Oh, and I still got to replace the skull on the hand grip yet. I got to find the skull. It's in my shop someplace, so good luck with that one. But there's some fine tuning and some little things and stuff that are up in the attic that need to come out here, both for this and the bar scene. And we got him in his place. We got the chest in its place, the treasure chest. And then I got those 2 skeletons in, and I should mention these 2 skeletons and those 2 skeletons, we're going to be taking off the decorations that Costco had on them, and we'll be putting our own costumes on them. So they will be different, not identical twins there and identical twins here. And then their arms and legs are not in the exact position either. The set dresser will determine, you know, how she wants their hands and their legs posed, and how, you know, how they'll be turned either toward the bar or out at the crowd. And we also got Jen's picture up. That's as far as we've gotten today. Now I've got to get the set dresser out here and have her approve what I've done in the bar scene. So things may shift a little bit in here. They will definitely shift when she starts coming in here and doing all her work. Now my next chore, I don't have anything down for the clown hallway, so I can't do that. So I've got that one prop I bought over in the for the corn hall, the scarecrow. I'm gonna go get that put in and then get started working a little bit on the Gypsy display. I got a couple of little things I could do in the Gypsy display. I'm bound and determined we're going to work our way through the haunt tonight. Well, I almost got my whole thing done that I had planned for today. Didn't quite make it though. I'm pooping out. I'm cold. I'm not wet at least, like last night. Here's my Harbinger. Put him in. Now this nook was an accident. I wasn't supposed to have a nook. It was supposed to be a straight wall. I'm glad I did have the nook. He is perfect in there. And I'll be able to hook him up to a Scooby-Doo board, so he'll automatically trigger. Other than that, he activates by sound. You have to clap fairly loud to get him to trigger. But his head raises up. He turns side to side. His eyes glow, and he has two different things, he says, and they fit almost perfectly for the display. Then over here in the Gypsy, we got the heads up. All 6 of them. That includes the 3 new ones. And then we got the Iron Maiden up. And I might turn her so she's kind of looking more this way. I don't know. It doesn't matter grabbing her and rotating her. I'll think about it. And then we got the 3 big light boxes up. And that's the Endless Corridor one. Into the Owl, which goes into the Bat, which ends up to my stepladder and the mirror. This is as far as I got tonight. I still have over here on the other side of the spider room this one here. I just kind of set stuff in here. Nothing's in its final place. I need to get in here and get this done. That's about half hour, maybe a hair more, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Getting these guys all into place in their final resting place. But I'm not going to mess with it tonight. I'll do that tomorrow. First thing tomorrow morning. That's what I'll work on. And once it's done, we can start the attic and unloading the attic. Now in here, we did bring out the bookcase, and that's the Weiss's spice box, or not spice box, but spell box. She has all her potions and stuff in there, along with the fireplace. Keep wanting to say fireworks, damn it. Those 2 things are not in place because I need to get the new witches out here and put together. And they're up in the attic. So, now pardon me while I exit the haunt and go move my truck. Toke time. Fogging time. Actually, end of the day, wrap-up time. Got my tools put away, blow-ups are unplugged, we're all secure out here for the night. We made really, really good progress today. Got a ton of stuff done. Like I said, I had the bump out over in the blacklight room to do. And just sitting here thinking about it, I got the 2 little coffins at West Coast last year from Mike Allen, the coffin guy. Need to come out. I need to get the tray and the treasure chest yet. You know, just small, quick little things, which I'll do tomorrow. Take an hour, hour and a half, and I think I said that already in the last segment. So tomorrow at some point, probably early afternoon, depending on what time I get out here and how fast I'm moving, we will be getting up into the attic and pulling down, for the most part, the last of the decorations, or at least some of them. We'll pull them out until the bedroom's too full to move, and then we'll have to stop and get them out here. And it may take 2 or 3 days to get that attic unloaded. There's a ton of stuff up there. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see and wait. But that's going to be on the docket for tomorrow. Trying to think here. Can't think of anything else to say. So I guess it's just Stay spooky.
Stay toxic.